Good, very, very early morning. It is 4:40 and we are on our way to the airport. We're gonna be flying to Fort Lauderdale this morning, and to save a couple $100 per seat, we're taking a 7 a.m. departure. So we have to get to the parking garage around 5:20, and hopefully we will not be pushing it too close for the flight. We'll see you in Fort Lauderdale. We are staying overnight at a Homewood Suites and then boarding the Caribbean Princess tomorrow morning for the Panama Canal. Excuse my hair, how I look. It is 6:45 and they just started boarding, so our plane's on time. We made it through security, but okay, my bag was 5 pounds over, I think, and John's was 4 pounds over. So we get out of line, and I have a like expandable beach bag, so I pull that out, fill it, and then we go through security. We get to the gate and they start telling us, oh, the flight is really full, so if you want to check a bag, we'll do it as a courtesy here. Why don't they just give a 10-pound like buffer or something? Because we're gonna end up, I'm not checking this now, I'm gonna use the overhead space for it because it's all my formal gowns and stuff, but it's really stupid. You go around and around trying to make sure your bag's the right weight, and then you get to the gate and they want you to check whatever you can anyway. We're gonna go into the United Lounge once we get to Fort Lauderdale and hang out there for a couple hours because we're landing real early, and then we'll head to the hotel once the room's ready. See you on the other side.
Got you here a few minutes early. Hope you enjoy the ride. Please come back and see us in friendly skies. Take care.
It sounds less like a dog, but still. The guys are loading up. We are in our lift. There is an airport shuttle for this place, but it's not here yet, and it's real hot and uncomfortable. So we'll see you at the hotel.
Yeah. That's it, Johan, 61.
Yep, that's
Homewood Suites.
Oh, I'm in
we are
recline mode.
parked at the pool of the hotel. I don't even know what time it is. 1:30.
140.
So check-in's supposed to be at 3, and they don't have anything ready yet. So we're gonna sit out here and swim, or just sit in the shade until they have a room ready. And there are a lot of people sitting in the lobby waiting. Well, it is 6:15, and if you can tell by how red my eyes are, we crashed almost as soon as we walked through the door. I did a short clip of what the room looks like because I didn't want to have to remake the bed. Then we fell asleep, and John is going downstairs right now to get food. We ordered Wingstop, and we board the Caribbean Princess tomorrow. So this ear is still totally plugged from the plane. I hope it will go back to normal soon. Anyway, we got wings, and he's gonna grab a couple Diet Colas downstairs, and then we're just gonna hang out, probably watch a movie, and we are really excited to get on the Caribbean Princess tomorrow for a 10-day cruise, partial transit of the Panama Canal. So that'll be really cool because it's different than the full transit that I did last time, and I'm not sure how different that cruise will be, but it's also on a different ship, and we're going through the new locks rather than the old ones that we did last time. So I hope you'll come along. This has just been the pre-cruise travel day, which I always post, show the hotel room, and get to town ahead of the cruise leaving so that I don't have to stress about traveling the day of. We got Wingstop for dinner. And, oh wow, that's a lot of forks. Let's see. Fries. And that's 30 wings, I guess. Well,
That's awesome.
no. Oh, and then cool. Yeah, I think we'll watch a movie or news or something. And then we have one Diet Pepsi. I guess the hotel had one Pepsi available. So we'll pour this into cups. It is about 10 o'clock, I think. And they have the coffee set up here. So you get 2 of these. Hilton has literally the worst coffee I've ever had in a hotel, and it blows my mind. But they have 2 chamomile teas, and so I'm gonna make these, and we're gonna just, actually I think they have mugs. Yeah, I'll make them in this. And we're gonna have tea and go to bed, and then we will see you tomorrow morning for Embarkation Day. Cheers. Good morning. It is cruise day. It's 8:45 and we want to run down and check out what the breakfast they have here at Homewood Suites looks like. And then we need to reconfigure our luggage because we have it packed for airplane mode and now we need it packed in cruise mode, which means taking our wine out, putting it in the carry-ons, and we can carry on our sunscreen and stuff that normally we wouldn't be able to take on a plane. The other thing we need to do, and we're doing differently than our last cruise on Princess, is we have our medallions. We're gonna keep them in here until we're like maybe even in the lift or walking into the port, because last time John's fell off between our hotel room and the car. Like when he was loading the car, it got ripped off. So that was panicky, and we don't want that as part of our boarding day. We're gonna go do breakfast, and I'll show you as we head to the pier. This hotel wants to charge $20 per person to drive you, I think 4 miles. So we're just gonna use Lyft. The room here has been fairly nice, but I believe this will be my last time using Hilton. I'm really not impressed with them over the last several stays, especially in Fort Lauderdale. I don't really know what's going on with the brand, but I'm gonna be switching over to Marriott. Anywho, okay, it's 9 and we are making our way down to breakfast. Hopefully it's good. It has protein like eggs and sausage, fingers crossed. So if I can and it's not too busy, I'll take a little clip of what the breakfast looks like.
Have a good day.
Hi. It's real. I'm assuming you want to make it up. Sausage and eggs and coffee. It's a good start, and it's actually pretty busy down here. That breakfast was actually very good. They had already seasoned and put cheese in the eggs, and the coffee is uncharacteristically good for Hilton. I mean, it's usually trash, and we are on our second cup. So whatever they're doing here, good job. So our key doesn't work. I'm gonna ask the room lady to let us in. I'm not going to the front desk. Our housekeeping let us in, but John's gonna try this key. Weird. Maybe because I put that one against my phone, did it demagnetize it?
Probably.
Well, don't do that if you only have one key with you. Thank God housekeeping was right up the hall. Okay, we're going to take all that, open, repack, and then head out to get on the Caribbean Princess. All right, we are just about ready to roll out. I have my empty medallion band on, and in the lift, I'll pop my medallion in. John's wearing his also. That way we don't have to worry that we get out, shuffle our luggage. Well, actually, we still will shuffle our luggage a bit, but it's less risk of us losing them. And we have the first group, Group A, for boarding. So I think if we get there by 11, it should be almost perfect timing. And we're gonna run to the sanctuary and try and reserve seating for the Panama Canal Day. I think that's gonna be the only day that we're in the sanctuary, but I would like John to experience it, and I believe they do the same special treatment that day that I had the last time going through. And if you haven't seen that video, you should go watch it. I'll put it up here. That is such an amazing experience, and you can only do that in the Panama Canal and Alaska, as far as I know. Those are the only two places where they offer these really cool extra special treatment days in the sanctuary. Anyway, I'm going to try and schedule a lift right now. When we left Port Everglades last time, getting off of the Sky, the port entry was completely backed up. So I hope that we don't regret avoiding the $40 fee from the hotel and that our Lyft driver is willing to wait. But maybe that was a fluke that they were so backed up the last time. So the Lyft ride, not including tip, which we will and always do tip pretty significantly with a ride to the pier, given the extra work they have to do, which includes taking out their ID, taking out our ID, and going through a checkpoint. And I think they want those drivers to have some kind of app where they're able to enter, like they've put through their qualifications or something. Anyway, not including the tip, it's $15.99. That's less than half the price that the hotel wanted to charge. And plus you would still tip the hotel shuttle driver and be there with a lot of other people, waiting for other people and everything. This driver is supposed to be here in 2 minutes, so a total of 5 minutes wait after ordering the ride. See you at the port.
You see it? Hold back.
Okay, guys, welcome aboard. Photos this way, guys.
Oh, thank you. Here we go. We walked straight through to boarding, but this is the lounge. Here we go.